leave Charity to take Miguel back when I'm the one who's pregnant with his baby.
You still stewing over that?
Yes. And I will continue to stew over it until I get Miguel. Mother, are you sure you don't have anything that'll help me do that?
I told you, dear, if you want to rip the young lovers asunder, you're going to have to do it yourself. Sans help from the dark side. If I had my full powers, I would be happy to help you, but...
I know. You're limited to butterflies coming out of your nose.
Out of my ears and my mouth, if you don't mind.
Whatever. Look, Tabitha, I need help. And I need it now before Miguel and Charity can get any closer than they already are.
Okay, you're letting your fears overwhelm what little common sense you were born with. Charity and Miguel are still young and gullible. Right? Just because they've survived all the obstacles strewn in their path thus far, it doesn't mean they've got what it takes to make it last. No, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they hadn't broken up already.
I'm Grace.
I'm sorry, I just didn't realize you two were down here.
It's okay. We don't mind, do we, Miguel?
Are you kidding? I want to shout it out from every room. We're back together, Mrs. Bennett. And this time, it's for good.
Well, if it isn't Betsy Ross herself.
Go suck a lemon, Mother. Or better yet, pour me some tea.
What'd you say about your teeth?
I said, tea, you old bat. Pour me some tea.
Still can't believe that you're lying to Luis about something so important, you know, something so personal.
Did you see his face when I told him I was pregnant?
Yeah, she's faking it, precious. You know, she only wishes she was pregnant with Loverboy's baby.
Mwah. Thank you, Pilar Lopez Fitzgerald, because you've raised the kind of son that would never leave his pregnant ex-girlfriend in the lurch. Told you I'd get Luis, Mother, and I will. I am going to get rid of Sheridan and give Luis his baby.
It's not making any sense. What's that?
The door? Could you get it? I'm busy.
I know it's the door. What am I, slave labor? God's sake.
Get this. Get me my tea. Answer the door.
Coming!
Miss Wallace? Miss Edna Wallace?
Yeah. Hey.
Edna. That always kills me.
Oh, hush up, Petunia. Yeah, honey, that's me.
I need some right here.
Okay. Oh. Oh, something for me, huh? Well, I like that. I love surprises. That's its jewelry.
Maybe that one, but I don't know about the other ones.
Oh,
Bring them in.
other ones. My goodness. Ooh. Whoa. Look at this.
What in God's name have you done, Edna?
Due to the large value of your order, you're eligible for free shipping. Thank you for choosing to shop with us.
There's more?
Hi. I hope I'm not interrupting. I knocked on the front door, but no one answered.
No, come on in.
Just came to check up on you. It is so nice to have my best friend pregnant at the same time I am. We can compare notes together.
Yeah, now you've got another friend that's pregnant, too.
Who's that?
I just found out last night that Beth's pregnant. She'll be having a baby just like you two.
What? That's right. Beth's pregnant and Luis is the father.
Yes, I'm sure this weirdo's the same one who's been after Sheridan. No, I don't know her motive. Just find her, okay?
Hank came by late last night, hoping I'd seen Sheridan. She's not still missing, is she?
No, thank God. This crackpot who's been after her is still on the loose.
Poor thing. With everything she's been through lately. And you, mijo, you don't seem like yourself.
I'll be all right.
Let me make you some breakfast, huh? And I'll tell you all about Father Lonigan's sermon at Mass this morning.
Thanks. not hungry.
Okay.
I could use some of your advice, though.
I hope I can help.
Yeah. You see, I'm just not sure that anyone could help. Even you. You know, something else happened last night. Beth told me that she's pregnant. With my baby. I don't know what to do.
Now, Mrs. Bennett, I don't want you to worry, okay? I am going to take complete responsibility for Kay and her baby. Our baby. You know, I'm not going to shy away from taking care of them.
Oh, no, I know you'd never do that.
Well, you know, Chief Bennett was really mad at me for getting Kay pregnant, and I don't blame him,
Miguel,
you know,
he's Kay's father. It was a gut reaction. And believe me, he's never for a minute doubted what kind of a decent young man you are. He knows that you're going to do the right thing by Kay and the baby that you're going to share together.
So then, Charity and I have your blessing?
Yes, of course, you always have. I'm just so glad you found your way back together.
Oh, really, Aunt Grace? You don't think I'm being selfish?
Selfish? Charity, you are just like your mother. You don't have a selfish bone in your body. But I want you two to promise me something. You will never let anything or anyone come between you because life is too short and love is too precious. Does Kay know about this?
Yeah, she knows.
All right, well, let's just hope she accepts the inevitable then.
Do you really think so? Charity and Miguel could be broken up already?
All I know is those two have had their fair share of trouble trying to keep that relationship going.
Yeah, I know, but they always seem to come out on top. Together, and that's what makes me so sick about them.
Yeah, I've lost a few nights of sleep over those two myself. But just because their love has survived this far doesn't mean it's always going to. New and bigger problems could do them in.
Like what?
I don't know. Okay, stop pestering me with all your questions.
Gosh, you don't have to bite my head off. Now I'm gonna go to my parents.
What? Supposing you run into your mother. You don't even eat any of those care packages she sends over every day.
Because I'm over her lame attempts at trying to make it up to me. All I want is for her to start treating me like I'm her daughter. Anyway, I need to go. I need another pair of pants.
Oh, yes, I know. You just want to see what Charity and Miguel do.
So what if I do? Come if you want. Be another pair of eyes. Please, Tabitha. I need all the help I can get.
All right. But you've got to promise me you won't get your knickers in a twist if everything isn't exactly the way you expect it to be.
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? No, we can't afford all this.
Well, I didn't order any of it. I swear it.
Well, Edna, neither did I, which means you're lying. No. Hey, you gotta take this stuff out of here. We're refusing delivery.
Whoa, lady, look. You're gonna have to call in for that. I mean, we only drop off. We don't pick up. Union rules.
What? That's absurd. You're here now with a truck.
Sorry, lady, no can do.
Okay, well, at least tell me, where did it come from?
It says, Shop and Drop TV Shopping Network. Looks like you bought the entire store.
No, I didn't buy anything. It was my adult mother.
No, I'm telling you, I never ordered any of it.
Oh, really? Yeah. How come your credit card's number's on here, huh?
Oh, no, that's impossible. I mean, I haven't used it in ages.
Well, if you didn't, then who did?
It can't be true.
Oh, it is. Beth is having a baby, and Luis is the father.
I can't believe that.
It is a coincidence, isn't it? I mean, I must admit, there's something in the water around here to have this many people we know pregnant at the same time.
So, How are you feeling?
Before you answer that, do you mind if I have a moment alone with Gwen?
Sure.
Okay, it'll just take a second. I'm really worried about my wife.
Did something happen?
Yes and no. I mean, she's been stressed out now for weeks, but after last night, I don't know, something happened last night that triggered her feeling worse than she already was. I don't know what it is.
I see.
And then instead of me badgering her about it any more than I already have been, I was thinking you being her best friend and all, maybe you could talk to her, get her to confide in you a little.
Sure. I mean, I'll do what I can.
Okay. I appreciate it. I will have you know, though, that we do know that there is someone after her.
The person who set fire to the cottage?
Yes, we almost caught up to her last night.
It's a woman?
Yeah. Yeah, so we think. She actually confronted Sheridan last night on the wharf, but she didn't get a chance to do her any harm. And by the time we got there, the other lady got away, so...
Oh, my gosh.
So you see, she has all kinds of reasons to be stressed out. It's just... I don't know, she hasn't eaten, she hasn't slept. And you know, Gwen, I love her so much. I just hate to see her in any kind of pain. Maybe after you talk to her, you can figure out what it is, okay?
I'll do my best.
All right, I really appreciate it. Thanks. Listen, Sheridan, I've got an errand that I need to run, so maybe Gwen will stay here and just kind of visit with you, cheer you up a little. What do you say?
I'll be okay, Antonio. Stop worrying about me.
I hope so. When I get back, maybe you and I can sit down. I was thinking we could help Luis and Beth, you know, do their wedding plans. You know, with her being pregnant and everything, it's about time they tie the knot, don't you think? Bye. Thanks again.
Gwen, what am I gonna do?
Wow, Beth, pregnant with your child.
Yeah. Yeah, I just found out last night.
Dios mío. Oh, my sons are going to be fathers. If your father were here, we'd be so proud.
Mama. Oh, it's not that simple.
Of course. Right, Sheridan. Does she know?
She overheard Beth telling me last night. It was awful. I couldn't even go to her and explain.
Poor thing.
You should have seen the look on her face. It was like I slapped her. And I was all set to tell Antonio the truth about me and Sheridan once and for all. I even vowed not to let anything stop me, and then this.
I'm so sorry for your pain, mijo. Babies are such miraculous gifts, you know, and the months before their arrival should be a happy time, full of hopes and dreams.
And that's how I feel about Sheridan's baby, and I don't even know if it's Antonio's or mine.
Right, and now with Beth being pregnant, you and Sheridan can't be together.
I don't know if I can bear that. That's why I came to you. Is that what this baby means? That I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my life apart from the woman that I love?
Children. They should be the cause of smiles and celebration, not heartache and pain.
Maybe I shouldn't have told you about Beth. Look, the last thing that I wanted to do was bring you down,
No,
okay?
Luis, I am grateful that you came to me for counsel.
I just didn't know where else to turn. I know what Father Lonigan would say, but what about Papa? What would he have done in this situation?
Well, one thing I do know is your father would never shy away from his responsibilities. That's why I know something happened to take him away from us, because he would never, ever have abandoned this family. Oh, my God. I have prayed for your father's safe return every day. We need him so much, Luis, especially now. The candle that I kept lit for Antonio brought him home to us. If only your father's candle would do the same.
I want to be a good father to the baby that Beth's going to have.
What does she say? I mean, she has to know how you feel about Sheridan.
Yeah, she's struggling, too. She offered to have an abortion.
What? You would never permit that, right, Luis? You would never let Beth abort your own child.
I've always wanted one of these. There's no way we can afford it. We can barely keep up with the mortgage, much less have any of these luxury items. All right, Mother, just wrap them up and find out who we call for a pickup.
But I don't know even where they came from.
Right. Mother, just get them out of here, will you? Damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with all this later. Maybe I can figure out a way to keep some of it. It's such great stuff.
You're telling me. I still don't understand how it got here, though. Hey, you know what? You never told me what you're making that thing for.
This is a critical part of my plan.
Well, what does Charlie think of it? I mean, have you told your little partner there about your revised plan?
Just let me worry about Charlie, okay?
All right. It's up to you. If I were you, though, I'd be figuring out a way to break the news to her about your pregnancy, you know? How are you going to explain being knocked up if you can't admit that you're in love with Luis, huh?
I will deal with it if and when I have to. If there is one thing I know, it's that I can control Charlie.
That's what Dr. Frankenstein said to somebody that he knew.
Yeah, shut up, Mother.
Don't forget, Missy. You're the one who knocked Charlie out and left her there on that wharf. Don't think she's going to be in the best mood when she sees you again, so I'd watch your back if I were you.
I tripped over the old Battle Axe's walker, but it knocked me out cold after that. Why did Beth leave me here alone all night? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Yes, sirree. You can bet your combat boots I am.
Look at them. Like 3 peas in a pod. Just makes me sick.
But, you know, you really don't have to worry about Kay, because Sam and I will be there to help her out when the baby comes.
I know my mom will help, too.
Yeah. Well, and our first priority, of course, is the baby, but we want to make sure that you stay in school. Okay? You got to get a good job, because I'm sure when you two get married, you're going to have other children that you have to look after, too.
How dare she stand there and help them plan for their future?
Well, it looks like everything is back on track. At least for you two, anyway. You know, maybe you two are proof that love can overcome even what seems to be insurmountable problems. We have a lot to be thankful for.
Speak for yourself, Mother.
Simple, yet efficient. And I designed it myself. Move over, Donna Karen.
Looks like a kangaroo's apron.
Oh, it's much more than that, Mother. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Here, hold that, please. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness, here. Oh, you look pregnant.
Okay. Just this. Ta-da! It's even more realistic looking now, right?
I don't believe it.
We'll get used to it, Grandma. This is what I'm going to use to fool Luis into believing that I'm carrying his baby. And then all I have to do is add more sugar as I get closer to my due date. You know, I've heard of sugar babies before, but I never really knew what one was until now.
All right. All right, that's clever, but you are still a long, long, long way away from being able to produce a real child when the time comes. And don't forget, you still have to deal with your special friend. What about Charlie?
Yeah. What about me, Beth? How the hell could you leave me out on that wharf all night?
I just wish I could disappear. I could be anywhere but here. Oh, don't say that. I know it must have been difficult for you to hear that Beth is pregnant with Luis's baby, but there still has to be a way for you two to be together. Oh, Gwen, I still don't know if the baby I'm carrying is Luis's or Antonio's. At least Beth knows for sure that the father of her child is Luis.
You think he's gonna marry her?
He has to. It's the right thing to do. Are you sure that Beth is carrying Luis's child? Who else would it be? Beth's been in love with Luis since high school. I mean, I doubt she's even ever been with another man. No, Gwen, it's really over for Luis and myself. I mean, this time it's really over.
I don't know about that.
No, I do. And there's nothing that anyone can do. And when I see Luis, I already know what I'm going to say to him.
No, of course not. Never let Beth have an abortion.
Thank goodness. I can't even believe she suggested it.
Well, she doesn't want to. She's just trying to do the right thing by me and Sheridan. And she's scared of raising a child on her own. She's already got her hands full with her mother.
Well, I'm not surprised. Edna Wallace has always been a difficult woman.
Yeah. But still, I want to do right, you know, with Beth and the baby, but I want to be with Sheridan. It seems like every time we have a chance to be back together, something major happens.
I know, Mijo. You know, for some time now, I have been feeling this threatening presence looming over our family and our friends.
Yeah, well, Sheridan's already suffered enough. She deserves to be happy.
Why are you so fired up about Sheridan's happiness? What's going on?
Kay, I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, like that would have made a difference. You're not the least bit guilty of taking Charity's side over mine.
Kay, no, Charity, I'll talk to Kay. Come here.
You have to say to me, I really don't want to hear it, Mom.
Well, you know what, Kay, that's too bad because you're going to hear it. Look, I am not going to let you ruin Charity and Miguel's happiness. They're together because they're supposed to be.
You know, you have a really screwed up definition of supposed to be because I am the one who was pregnant with his baby. Or do you want it to be born a bastard?
Kay, you're not to use that language.
Oh, why not? That's what my baby's going to be, Mom. And you know what? It will be your fault.
Well, better a child born out of wedlock than in a loveless marriage.
Miguel would love me if you and Charity hadn't been butting your nose in where it doesn't belong. You know, I might have actually had a shot at happiness with him. But that's the last thing you care about, right? I mean, you'd rather fawn all over your niece than support your daughter. And I'm the one who needs the help, Mom. You know what? Don't bother feeling conflicted anymore. Because you've made your choice. And now I'm going to make mine. I was actually thinking about coming home when I got closer to my due date. But I'm not going to anymore, Mom, because I don't want to be kicked around by you. I'm never coming home again.
I was just telling my mom about last night. About how that stalker's out to kill Sheridan and how I'm not going to rest until we put him away. Just want Sheridan to be safe, you know?
Thanks, Luis. You're the best brother anybody could ever ask for.
Yeah. You both make me so proud. And if your father were here, he would feel the same way.
So did Luis tell you good news about Beth?
Yes, he did.
You know, didn't want to talk about it last night when we were out at the wharf, but had a night to sleep on it. When's the date?
Oh, Beth and I still haven't made plans, you know. We gotta sit down and discuss our future. Hey, but when we do, you're gonna be the first to know, right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, look, I better get down to the station, see if there are any new leads on Sheridan's attempted murder.
You'll keep me posted, right?
Yeah. Yeah, count on that.
Antonio, let me make you some breakfast, mijo.
You know what, Mama? I've got an errand I really need to run, but thank you.
Okay.
See you later.
All I ever wanted was for my children to be happy. Sometimes, God, I don't think that'll ever come to pass.
Charlie, calm down.
I want some answers. Now, the last thing I remember, I tripped over your mother's damn whopper on the wharf. And then the next thing I knew, I was... You look different today. What's different about you?
I can't imagine.
I told her the same thing, Charlie. Yeah, something's off. Are you pregnant?
Me?
Damn it, some macho creep knocked you up and left you high and dry? Why didn't you tell me? Who is he? I'll track him down and kill him with my bare hands.
No, just...
Damn men think they can get away with anything.
Calm down, Charlie.
The hell I will. That's why I hate them all so much. They're only after one thing and one thing only.
Beth, are you there? It's Antonio. I need to talk to you.
That's him, isn't it? Oh, he's gonna be sorry he ever laid a hand on my Beth.
So, what are you going to say to Louise? Oh, my God. Sheridan, you're shaking so bad you can't even hold a cup. This has to stop. It is, Gwen. It's going to stop right now. But you can't give up. I've no other choice. My decision was made with Beth's baby. When I see Louise, I'm just going to have to tell him that he has to be with her, that he and I can't be together anymore.
He will never accept that.
Well, he will when I tell him that I don't love him anymore.
Well, I don't know how to reach her. Seems like every time I see her, I just make things worse.
It's not your fault, Mrs. Bennett. And if anyone's to blame, it's me.
No, Miguel, you and Charity are doing the right thing. And Tabitha, I'm so grateful to you. I mean, with you taking her in, at least she's nearby instead of someplace far away.
Oh, it's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me over the years. But don't let Kay upset you. Girls her age, especially in her delicate condition, are prone to fits of emotion. She'll come to her senses eventually.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'll go and check up on her.
I'll be right there, Antonio. No, Charlie, stop. Okay, making a big mistake. Okay, Antonio did not get me pregnant. I swear it. All right? He's just a guy that I really need to talk to. Honest. For real. You have my word. Now, you go in the kitchen, because he cannot see us together if we're going to carry out this plan to get rid of Sheridan.
We're still in on that?
Yeah, of course we are. Nothing's changed.
I'm Thelma to your Louise.
Exactly. We're in this together to the end, okay? Now you go make yourself scarce while I talk to this guy, okay? Yeah, okay. And you go with her.
No, I don't want to go.
Yeah, now.
No.
And you make sure, and you keep Charlie quiet. Okay, for God's sake, do not let her overhear what Antonio and I are saying.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
Just do it. And do not, I repeat, do not let her hear what we're talking about.
Oh, ow, you're hurting my arm like
Well,
a ow, ow.
Do not mess with me then. Okay, I'm coming, Antonio. Hold on. Just a sec. Okay, I'm hearing. sorry. It's been crazy around here. I just took this delivery for my neighbor.
Okay.
Oh, come in.
Well, it's true what they say. Mothers-to-be do have a certain glow about them.
Oh, thanks. I'm so excited. Do you want some tea?
Yeah, if it's not too much trouble.
Oh, no, it's no trouble at all. Precious.
Precious?
Precious, could you make us some tea, please? Don't ask. It's a long story.
I don't care what Beth does to me. I gotta find a way to stop her. She said to wait for her in the kitchen. I am just concerned about leaving my Bethy alone with that man that dropped by. You never know what these brutes are gonna do when they're left alone with a very attractive woman. Don't I know it? Just wait till Charlie hears all your secrets, Betty. You toast.
You can't tell him that. You love Luis, and he loves you with all of his heart. What choice do I have when we can't even be together? I have to do what's right for Beth and Luis's baby. What about your baby? Well, I mean, Antonio could still be the father. He'll make a great father. You know that, Gwen. Please, look, just don't make this any harder for me than it already is, okay? I know what I have to do for everyone's sake. I just have to tell Luis that I've fallen out of love with him.
Damn her. Dare she love Charity more than she loves me.
Well, I don't blame you in the least. What can I do to help?
Help me find a way to destroy her?
Who, Charity?
No, my mother.
I feel terrible. None of this would be happening with you and Kay if it weren't for me.
No, sweetie, don't even think it, okay? Like I told Miguel, this is not his fault. It's not your fault. Look, all you guys did was fall in love. You just want to be together the rest of your lives. And that's what you should do.
What about Kay?
Oh. You know, Kay is my daughter, and we've always been close except for the last year or so. So I have no doubt that we're going to be able to overcome these problems. You know, I know that deep down, Kay loves me as much as I love her.
No, you're just upset, dear. You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. More than I've ever meant anything in my entire life. I want to hurt my mother the way she's hurt me, Tabitha. I want to destroy her life forever.
So, what brings you by this morning? Thank you, Precious.
Well, Luis is probably going to kill me for butting into your personal business, but I thought it would be a good idea if Sheridan and I helped you guys plan your wedding.
What wedding? I'm so sorry you had to find out this way. Find out what? What the hell's going on? My daughter has been telling you lies. One big fat whopper after another.
That is so thoughtful. I'm touched.
I'm gonna show her who's gonna be touched.
Please, Sheridan, please don't push Luis into marrying Beth. I mean, you can't lie to him and tell him you don't love him anymore. Darn it. Shoot, I'm late for my doctor's appointment. I wish I could stay here and talk to you longer. I'll be fine, Gwen. You run along. Just please, please promise me that you'll hang in there, okay? And you won't do anything rash. Get going or you'll be late. Will you call me or come by anytime you want to talk, day or night, anytime. You're such a good friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now go.
Bye. What'd you forget, Gwen?
We need to talk.
Yes, we do.
I want my mother to lose the most precious thing in her life, my father.
It's time for you to leave here, Ivy.
You're gonna be so sorry you betrayed me. Go away. Go to Beth. Go to the other woman that you got pregnant because I don't want to see you anymore.